What's going on, everybody? As always, welcome back to another video. I want to bring you some value here today by talking about a game-changing piece of advice when I was in sales, when I was coming up in business, and I really wanted to get a handle on my financial literacy, my financial education, and I wanted to learn how to really not only just make the money, but also manage my money so that I could later build my wealth and invest it and multiply it. And this one tip alone changed the entire game for me, and I've evolved on that over the years, but I want to share that tip with you, and I want to give you a couple of pointers and thoughts on that as well, so that hopefully if you're younger, if you're in sales, if you're an entrepreneur that's new to business, this is something that can help you right from the get-go, and you don't have to go through the years and through the learning curves and the journeys that I went through to get to the right information. I want to make that available to you here. It's going to be a good one for you. All that said, I want to make sure that before anything else, you're smashing that like button, commenting your thoughts below, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're not already, for content coming to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And all that being said, let's get right into it. So here's the one piece of advice that changed everything for me when I was young in sales and in business and learning, and I was earning six figures and multiple six figures, but I still didn't have a handle on the money game. And this one thing changed everything for me, and here it is. You want to pay yourself first. And you want to write that down. You want to drill that into your mind. However your brain operates, you just want to remember that. In sales and business, it's great to learn the skills and equip yourself with the right information, the right tactics, whatever it might be, to get the deals done, to get ahead in business, to get ahead in the corporate world, whatever it is exactly that you're doing as an entrepreneur, to build your business, to scale it. That's all amazing. But as the money comes in, what most people do, especially sales professionals and entrepreneurs, because they're the A-type, more driven type of personalities, more action-oriented, more wanting excitement and things like that, right? What most of those people do is they start to upgrade their lifestyles along with their incomes. So they start to spend more money. They start to buy the car here. They start to buy the watch here. They start to do this and do that. And you realize that although you're making so much more money, I mean significantly more, it doesn't really mean you're keeping that money or you're able to invest that to then build your wealth and actually multiply your money. So the tip of paying yourself first was a massive game changer for me, and it's been talked about in many books, by many entrepreneurs or experts, especially in the financial space. And here's what that really means. Every time any money comes in to your account, if you're being paid, if you're an entrepreneur and you're getting money off your products or services, anytime a dollar comes in, you want to pay yourself first, meaning either set this up so it's automatic through your bank and an amount directly goes into your savings account or into a separate account that either you don't have access to or you're just disciplined enough not to touch it. And that amount usually starts with 10%. So you want to pay yourself 10% of any money that comes in first before you do anything. It gets put away, it gets put into that separate account that you do not look at or touch, period. And then what happens is with the other 90% of that money, then you can pay your bills. Then you can do other things with it. Then you can have fun with it. Then you can do whatever you want with the money and pay the necessities and everything else as well. But before expenses, before bills, before anything else, you want to pay yourself first. And again, you start with 10%, and then eventually you can increase that to 20, 30, 40% would be ideal. That's a great number. If you can pay yourself first, 40% of all your income, put that aside for investments and for multiplying and building your wealth, and use the other 60% to pay your expenses, your business expenses, whatever else it might be. So you may need to sit down and do the math for yourself and look at, okay, well, if I want to put aside 40% right off the bat, if that's, the ultimate target after 10%, after you get used to this habit, if I want to put aside 40%, how much income total after taxes, of course, so net, how much income do I need to be earning in order to pay all my bills, my expenses, my business expenses, and everything else from the 60% of it? How much income do I need to be earning to be able to pay everything from the 60%? And therefore, that allows you to live your life and run your business based off the 60%, but then put away 40% of every dollar that comes into your business, that comes into your account, and you do that from the very beginning. This is the key. You cannot reverse this cycle. So one last thing I'll leave you with is don't try to reinvent the wheel. You want to copy and model success. You want to model people that have already done it, got the results. They're already where you want to be and beyond. So you just want to model that. There's no need for you to reinvent anything. So what you want to do is, as a single dollar comes in, any money that comes into your business, to your accounts, you take 10% and eventually up to 40%, and you put that away right away. Then you start to look at your bills, your expenses, your business expenses, and so on and so on. So this concept is called paying yourself first. And it's something that, again, changed the game for me. And before you know it, you're going to see your savings massively increase. You're going to see yourself in opportunities where you can now invest your money, multiply your money. And none of that would have been possible if you just leave it up to chance, leave it up to one day. You know, a lot of people think with this one day mindset. One day I'll save up. One day I'll invest. One day I'll take that step. When is that one day? That one day never comes. Before you blink your eyes, you're 25, 30, 35, 40, 60 years old. The one day never comes. You have to start to take action in the right direction. So you want to do that sooner than later. If I were you, I would sit down right now and I would figure out a way to set this up where any money that comes in, I pay myself 10% of that right off the bat. And eventually, again, like I said, work your way up to 40%. And if you can do more, then great. So that's the pay yourself first concept. I hope you got a ton of value out of it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope more than anything, you're going to actually apply this in your personal life, in your business. Share this with your partner and share this with close friends or business partners that you think should also have this information. So all that said, as always, appreciate your time. And I'm looking forward to bringing you more content, more value on sales, entrepreneurship, and business every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And on that note, I'll see you in the next video.